Dave Brown and Corey Macklin here at ringside. We're ready to go with another day of USWA Championship Wrestling. What a big one coming up here, Corey.
Indeed. We are ready to go. Brian Christopher and Tony Denucci. That's our opening bout we got here today.
Good one.
Also on the card, Jeff Jarrett is here, the King Jerry Lawler, and Ron and Don Harris, the Bruise brothers. They're going to be here today.
Yes, indeed. And we'll have some words involving Brian Christopher and Jeff Jarrett. I think you're going to like them, and we'll tell you about all of that when we come back. You stay with us.
Now that's enough Pepsi for any party.
Hey, Curly. What a pigsty.
Thanks.
Well, we survived the holidays.
Gosh, they're such hugs.
Get enough Pepsi for the whole gang at Kroger, where you'll get two 12-packs for only $5 today.
Hey, Curly's out of Pepsi.
Stock up on Pepsi, or you could find yourself the halftime entertainment.
Mr. Peterson, I think that Johnson is making a little too much money. He wears all these very expensive suits, and I can't imagine how he's doing it.
He's doing it at Greg's annual Red Tag Buy One, Get One Free suit sale, and you can too. Select one Red Tag suit from Greg's outstanding collection of designer double-breasted suits at regular prices, then select a second Red Tag suit absolutely free. You can be doing it now at Greg's annual Red Tag Buy One, Get One Free suit sale.
Dennis Hall's Auto Salvage, home of 1,000,000 parts. Call or come by 3100 Gill Road and see Dennis Hall's large inventory of both domestic and foreign parts. Bumper-to-bumper body parts, used and rebuilt engines and transmissions. They also specialize in both new and used glass replacement for all makes and models of cars and trucks. For steering column and deck repair, Dennis Hall's guarantees the lowest prices in Memphis.
Hi, I'm Chris. Real deal coffee for the best prices in town. Come on down.
A few of life's little wishes, brought to you more quickly by Rapid Refund from H&R Block. Whether Block prepares your return or not, use Rapid Refund to get your money in a matter of days, and all fees can be deducted from the check. Rapid Refund, exclusively from H&R Block. It's the fast way to get whatever you want.
Well, during the break, who should arrive, pen and pencil in hand, then Lauren Davenport. Out here, looks like taking notes. Tony Denucci has arrived. Here comes Brian Christopher with a couple of guys behind him who don't have much hair left on their head. Talking about Zeke Rivers and Mr. Clyde, both of them victims of haircuts in recent days because Brian Christopher has lost, to Jeff Jarrett. And in both cases, they have gotten their hair cut. Brian stepping in here against Tony Denucci. Lauren Davenport at ringside, still taking notes. Referee Kevin Christian with the instructions, and as soon as Brian Christopher gets his warm... he's counting on the valet. Brian says he's counting on the valet. As soon as he gets his warm-up jacket handed out to security, we will be set to go with a one-fall 15-minute time limit match. It promises to be a good one. Tony Denucci will be going against Brian Christopher, the former holder of the Southern Heavyweight title. Here's Corey.
Thank you, Dave. We are underway. One fall, 15 minutes in time. Brian Christopher out of Memphis, Tennessee. He is the Texas Heavyweight Champion still, and steps in against Tony Denucci. Denucci comes in out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That'll be a pretty good single bout here. Denucci goes in after him. Christopher goes under, and boy, he has made a move of a lifetime, according to Christopher.
Yeah, Christopher is, I'm smarter than he is. I'm going to beat him easy because I've just outsmarted him, says Brian. Boy.
Christopher and Denucci. Oh, Denucci went after him, and Tony missed him over there. Boy.
High five for Zeke Rivers and Mr. Clyde, and they're congratulating each other. They didn't do anything but stand there, and they're congratulating each other over the turn of events here. Well, he just dodged him twice. I mean, you know. Well, let's see how it goes here, Corey. Boy, this kid is
he is something else.
He is something.
Denucci goes in after him, and oh, yeah! Yes, sir! turned around and was stunned by a big drop kick from Tony Denucci.
Yeah, that sort of stopped the celebrating a little bit over in his corner. Oh, now Christopher's not so happy. He's wanting to know why Mr. Clyde didn't tell him that he was sneaking up behind him.
Christopher tangles up with Denucci, backs him up against the turnbuckles. Couple of big shoulders on Tony Denucci. Takes him high reversal here. Christopher into the turnbuckle. Big back drop on him. Takes him down. And Christopher gets out of there, too. Mr. Clyde and Zeke Rivers over with him with a little help there for Brian Christopher.
Brian figures it's time to regroup. I suspect that he has underestimated his opponent, Tony Denucci. Tony's been here before and looked mighty good in some matches, but Brian maybe, I don't remember if he was here that day at all. If not, he didn't pay very close attention. Because Tony Denucci is someone that Brian is going to have to contend with, obviously, by watching so far.
Indeed. Denucci tangles up with Christopher. Christopher backs him up against the ropes. Big knee to the midsection of Denucci. Boy, takes Tony, whips him into the rope. Denucci goes under, comes back under again. Sets Christopher, takes him down. Boy, good power move from Tony Denucci. He only got 2, though.
He had those shoulders down for the 2 count, and Brian Christopher's got to be getting a little worried right now. Ooh, look at that, Denucci.
Yeah,
chop.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Christopher holds on to the ropes, though, and Denucci misses with a drop kick that time.
And one thing Christopher will do, like him or not, and most folks don't, but he will make you pay if you make a mistake. That's what he's doing with Denucci right now.
Yeah, he'll definitely
look at
do
this.
that. Yeah, look at reversal. Yeah, but Denucci goes in, and Christopher catches him with a big knee in there and takes him down. Here's Zeke Rivers is up on the apron while Denucci is out in there. Mr. Clyde's got the chair. Christopher telling him to put the chair up so he can use it on Denucci, and Mr. Clyde holding on to the chair. Oh! And Denucci just slams Christopher into the chair. He's got him covered, too.
Oh, he almost had it. I thought he had him for the 3 count there, but nope, only a 2. But, boy, did you see that?
Yeah.
Mr. Clyde didn't, there was some cross signals over in this corner. He didn't interfere very well. Thank goodness for Tony Denucci's sake. Now we're back to 1 against 1.
Yeah, Denucci. What another nice drop kick. Takes Brian Christopher down. Christopher gets on his feet, and Denucci stands and waits for him. Comes off the rope.
Zeke Rivers tripped him up.
Yeah,
he
Zeke
tripped
Rivers
him over
there. Interfering in the bout. Christopher drops down on Denucci. Covers him. 2. Denucci up at 2.
Denucci able to break out of it.
Christopher with some words with Zeke Rivers and Mr. Clyde. Takes Denucci, slams him down. Picks up Tony. Tony Denucci. Set on Christopher. Slams him right into the referee, Kevin Christian, over there. Christopher calling for the chain. Zeke Rivers and Mr. Clyde both.
Oh, both of them throw a chain in there.
Yeah.
Christopher is saying, hide one. My goodness, he kicked it back, laying right there. But the referee knocked down by Christopher when he threw Tony Denucci into him there. And now the referee steps up and looks over and sees that extra chain and calls for the bell.
Denucci's going to be the winner in there. He gets the victory over Christopher.
1 chain too many.
Yeah.
Cost Brian Christopher the match as both Zeke Rivers and Mr. Clyde both threw chains in there, and justice has prevailed.
You are stupid as dirt, aren't you, huh? Are you that stupid? I should have won that match 10 minutes ago, you idiots. I got you 2 lame brains out here to win matches for me. To help me, you understand? Not to screw it up.
Brian, the chain is what did you in there.
No, these 2 idiots did me in. Are you that stupid, huh? What's wrong with you?
Calm down, Brian. You got these 2 goons. You know that you and I have always, two goofs, two idiots out here. You and I have always gotten along great. I want to tell you, Brian, I'm tired. Ever since you've been with these two guys, you've been losing. I know that you're a winner. I know that you can beat Jeff Jarrett.
That's right.
I know you can get your belt back.
That's right.
What I'm going to tell you is, Jeff, I would like to be your valet, Brian, and I will make sure that you win every match you're in, and I'll make sure you get your belt back, Brian.
That's right. So I don't need you anymore, you understand? I got an important match. My hair's on the line. I don't need anybody messing it up for me. Go, get out of here. Lauren, you'll be my valet this week.
Yep,
huh?
you, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
You'll do anything for me?
Anything you want, baby.
You'll do anything for me, Lauren?
Anything.
All right. I want Eddie Marlin out here right now, and Jeff Jarrett get out here, because this week, Lauren Davenport's going to put her hair on the line for me. Yeah. Eddie Marlin, come on out here.
I said I'd be your valet, and I'd make sure that you won your match. But I can't put my hair up, Brian. No, my hair.
What are you talking about?
I can't put my hair up. I'll make sure you don't lose your hair, but I can't put my hair up, Brian.
You said you'd do anything for me, didn't you?
Anything but put my hair up, Brian.
Oh, my gosh. You're just like every other woman around here. Oh, yeah. Oh, what are you looking at me like that for? You're just like every woman I know. You can't do nothing on your own. Huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, woman. I don't need you, woman. All you want to do is be a leech. You want to take me for all my money or something, huh? Just like every other woman. Just like other women. I don't need it. Hey, if you ain't going to put your hair on the line, I don't need you. I don't need you. You understand me? Women are good for nothing unless they're going to put their hair on the line for me. If they ain't going to help me, they're good for nothing.
Oh, my word. You'll pay for this, Brian Christopher. You will pay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Bert Prentice and Mike Samples have arrived.
Brian, it's time to come home. Mike and I have talked a long time. We have the secret to beat Jeff Jarrett. You know that. You need us. We'd like to have you back. You're the greatest wrestling talent in the USWA.
We believe in you, Brian.
You fired me. He quit. Yeah. We'd love to have you come back home.
What a team.
Y'all want me back? Y'all want to be my managers again? I don't have to put up with these bald-headed fools running around here.
They have embarrassed you for the last time.
Okay. All right. Hey, you heard it. Mike Samples and Bert Prentice are going to be my valets this week, my new managers, and they're going to put their hair on the line for me. You hear Jeff Jarrett? Eddie Marlin, sign it.
No.
These two put their hair on the line.
No, we're not putting no hair up. Either one of us, no. We will manage you. We'll get that belt back for you, but we're not going to put our hair up. We're not going to do that.
Oh, what? What are you, just like a woman? Huh? Were you a woman at birth or something, huh? You want to use me just like a woman would? Huh? You won't do nothing for me, will you? Y'all just want to use me, huh? I win the match, y'all get some money. Is that what it is? Y'all want to use me? Couple of women standing out here, huh? Well, I don't need you if that's all you're good for. I don't need you. I'm my own man.
Brian, you're not having much luck here today. It looks like your hair is going to continue to be at stake. We'll have more to say when we come back. You stay with us, please.
Hi, folks. The 92 sales results are in, and for the third year in a row, Sunrise is Tennessee's #1 volume Pontiac dealer and the #1 GMC truck dealer in over a 10-state area. So we're celebrating at Sunrise with a big savings sale. Big savings on over 500 new Pontiacs and GMC trucks. Big savings on over $1 million worth of used cars. Big savings on cars and trucks under $29.95. Big savings with interest rates. You other dealers, listen close. The heat just went up a notch on the pike. #1 3 years running. Sunrise, the ugliest building on Covington Pike, Memphis.
Pizza Hut for lunch. Pizza Hut for lunch.
Introducing Pizza Hut's $3.99 lunch buffet.
with your choice of 6 freshly baked, piping hot Pizza Hut pizzas. Toss in a salad, then pile on the pasta and breadsticks. All for just $3.99. So if you want the whole hut and nothing but, you know what to do.
It's time for Circuit City's annual warehouse sale and wall-to-wall markdowns you can't afford to miss. Find big savings on closeouts, floor models, and overstocks. Plus, save on this VCR with remote, now only $179.97. This estate washer, a low $229.97. And these Bose loudspeakers, just $57.97 each. Circuit City's warehouse sale. You can't afford to miss it.
Welcome to Circuit City, where service is state-of-the-art.
When you need news from around the Mid-South, all you need to know is 5. Now, Action News 5 brings you a full hour of news, sports, and weather at 5 o'clock every day of the week. Kim Clark joins Janet Morris on the anchor desk Saturday and Sunday for a full hour of news at 5 on 5. Action News 5, the Mid-South's news leader.
Manager of the Moondogs, Richard Lee, is here today.
That's right. And Dave, if you've noticed, I'm sure all the people over here have noticed that my dogs aren't with me today. Well, wait a minute. Let me explain to you what's going on. Believe it or not, I've got my dogs in the gym working out. And they're pumping some iron. They're doing it all in the gym. I'm so proud of them. And they're doing it for one reason, Dave. I made a promise to my dogs. Number one, Eddie Marlin came up to me and told me we get one more shot at the titles because he said they've given us enough shots at the titles, which we used to give everybody all kinds of shots, but that's here nor there. He said we get one more shot at the title. I made a promise to Spot and Spike. I said, fellas, you get in the gym, you work hard, I'll see to it that Mike Samples and Bert Prentice don't cost you the titles. And I promised him that.
Speaking of Mike Samples and Bert Prentice, here they are with the Harris brothers, Ron and Don.
Your Moondogs aren't here today. They're at the gym.
They're at the gym working out.
Well, that was a fatal mistake.
Oh. Hey, come on, Mike. Oh, what a 4 against 1 as they jump. Richard Lee out here.
Hey, come on and nail Richard Lee. Bruise brothers, Ron and Don Harris, Mike Samples, and Bert Prentice. Oh, boy.
The Moondogs, Richard Lee has said, are not here. They're in the gym, and these guys,
man.
talk about underhanded, use that opportunity, and they grab the chairs and go to work on Richard Lee.
Boy, that is ridiculous. Get him out of there, Prentice.
Comes Denucci with some help. Here comes the king, Jeff Jarrett.
Man, oh, man.
That finally gets them back.
Yeah, well, not until they beat up on Richard Lee pretty badly in there.
Yeah. I think you better call 911 and tell them someone died.
Thank you, Mike Samples and Bert Prentice, for another disgusting display from you guys and from the Harrises, the Bruise brothers, guys who come in here with all the physical attributes and the athletic ability to come in and win the championship. And
that's what's going to happen to everybody from now on. These guys have stopped being nice.
These guys have never been nice since they've hooked up with you, and that's the problem right there.
I'll tell you one thing they better remember, though. If the Moondogs are anywhere near a TV set, and they see this, they better look out the rest of the program.
Well, they're right, because they'll be here if they're watching this. I'll guarantee you, if they can get here. They continue to attend to Richard Lee right here. I tell you what, we've got a match scheduled, but maybe we better, perhaps we better.
Hey, Samples, what you all get out of here? Samples and Prentice and the Harris brothers still walking around here.
I tell you, let's take a break, Corey, and we'll get Richard Lee out of here. We'll get everybody else out. We'll return. Stay with us.
Mr. Peterson, I think that Johnson is making a little too much money. He wears all these very expensive suits, and I can't imagine how he's doing it.
He's doing it at Greg's annual Red Tag Buy One, Get One Free suit sale, and you can too. Select one Red Tag suit from Greg's outstanding collection of designer double-breasted suits at regular prices, then select a second Red Tag suit absolutely free. You can be doing it now at Greg's annual Red Tag Buy One, Get One Free suit sale.
Either we're safe or we're dead.
There is a place beyond fear, beyond pain, beyond the very limits of human endurance.
You call us to search.
A place where the human spirit
We're gonna save ourselves.
becomes the most powerful force on Earth.
Get up and walk 10 steps!
This is the true story of 16 of the most courageous people you'll ever meet and how they stayed alive. Rated R. Starts Friday, January 15th.
For weeks, we've been talking about Jolly Royal's low prices and name brand furniture. At Royal, you'll get great selection, free delivery, free setup, and now free credit till July. Nothing's held back, but you have to act now. On every new purchase, you'll pay 0 interest until July. 0, zilch, zip, with no banks, no finance companies, and no hassles. It's no contest. Jolly Royal has the best furniture in town at the lowest prices. You'll save hundreds, even thousands. Buy smart. Buy Jolly Royal.
Hi, everybody. Hope you're having a great weekend. I'm Dan Walters at Performance Toyota in Memphis, where right now, this weekend, we're holding a big sale on trucks. In fact, here's just one example of how we can save you money, folks. Come in right now. You can drive home in a brand new Toyota sports truck just like this. Take a look. You pay no money down and just $169 a month. Well, now, if you don't shop with us, then we can't save you any money. Happening one place, Performance Toyota, Mount Moriah at Mendenhall. Hey, we've got the Toyotas. We've got the financing. We're going to save you money. You can count on it.
The celebration is on. The grand opening of the new French Riviera Super Spa. Hundreds of giveaways all weekend long. Sign up now for just $12.71 a month. French Riviera Spa, you've got to feel it to know.
Buy one, get one free at Sammy's Men's Shop's annual 2-for-1 suit sale. Buy one suit, get one free. Both Sammy's locations, downtown and in Southland Mall. Buy one, get one free at Sammy's.
The best stories are the real stories. And the real story of Elvis Presley and Colonel Parker is on the next Inside Edition. Reporter Craig Rivera takes you inside one of the strangest relationships in show business and profiles the man even the king had to answer to. See a side of the story you won't see on any primetime movie. The real Elvis, the real Colonel. Only on the next Inside Edition.
Monday at 4 on TV5.
What you need to know when buying or selling real estate.
We'll have that information for you Monday on Wake Up Call.
In the ring right now, Jeff Jarrett facing J.D. Wolf here today. Wolf's a big guy. We've seen him before. Jeff, the Southern Heavyweight Champion. He won that belt. He has defended it successfully. And he is still champion. But look at J.D. Wolf jump him over in the corner over there. Corey?
Yeah, Dave, he goes in after Jeff. Oh, look at Jarrett. Boy, he flipped Wolf up in the air there, and he came down some kind of hard. Big backdrop from Jeff Jarrett, the Southern Heavyweight Champion. J.D. Wolf now goes back after Jeff, slams him down hard. Oh, this Wolf. Out giving it to the crowd, to the fans here, and climbs up on the ropes outside of the ring. Jeff goes after him. Whoa! Throws Wolf right in the middle of the ring. Goes after J.D. Wolf. Slams him into the turnbuckles. Jeff Jarrett, boy, this guy, some kind of wrestler, let me tell you. He can go. Look at that. DDT on Wolf. Takes him down. Covers Wolf. 1, 2. He got him, and
Yes,
it didn't take him long either. Jeff Jarrett gets the win. The Southern Heavyweight Champion gets the 1, 2, 3 over J.D. Wolf. Good win for Jeff.
Hey, I was reading something very special called Pro Wrestling Illustrated Weekly, and it says Jeff Jarrett is hot because he's restoring dignity to the Southern title. Jeff, congratulations.
Well, I appreciate that, Dave. I appreciate it a whole lot. I don't want to take much of your time, but Brian Christopher, the day has come. You've lost your belt. All of your stooges have lost their hair, and now it's going to be your turn. I've quit. Dave, I've quit. I'm so out of breath, Dave. But Brian, I beat you so many times I quit counting. So now, your hair's going to be on the line against this belt. And you've had to sit there week after week and watch your stooges get their heads shaved. So I know one thing.
Now, what?
Wait a minute, Jeff. Take the smirk off your face and just listen to me for a minute, okay? I know that you never have cared for me, and particularly I've never cared for you.
Well, you're half right, probably.
But we have one thing in common, is that we both hate that little punk, that whiny baby, Brian Christopher. So therefore, I'd like to make you a proposition. If you will promise to beat up Brian Christopher, and I mean beat with him within an inch of his life, I will be in your corner and be your valet and make sure you win every match you're in. Just listen to me, Jeff. Don't listen to these people, okay? Just listen to me. I'll make sure you keep that Southern heavyweight belt. I won't let any of those goofballs he calls managers.
Well, before you go any further, Lauren, I've beaten Brian Christopher several times, and I don't think I need your help in any way. I've had better I think I've had a better proposition when I've been down on Bill Street. Thanks, but no thanks. Brian Christopher, you're getting your head shaved.
Well, the word from Jeff Jarrett and Lauren Davenport rejected once again.
Hey, Brian, I never liked that bleached blonde punk anyway, and I promise you, he'll get his too.
Well, we'll see. Lauren Davenport is not at all happy with the situation. Let's take a break. We'll be back right after this.
Mr. Peterson, I think that Johnson is making a little too much money. He wears all these very expensive suits, and I can't imagine how he's doing it.
He's doing it at Greg's annual Red Tag Buy One, Get One Free suit sale, and you can too. Select one Red Tag suit from Greg's outstanding collection of designer double-breasted suits at regular prices, then select a second Red Tag suit absolutely free. You can be doing it now at Greg's annual Red Tag Buy One, Get One Free suit sale.
Hello, I'm looking for a tail light for an 81 T-Bird. You wouldn't know if you have one in stock.
Sure, when do you need it?
I was wondering if you had a bucket seat for a 1980 Capri?
Sure do. I can see it from here.
Could you help me find a fender for a 1981 Ford truck?
Yeah, I'll get right on it.
Levy Auto Parts offers a complete line of motor parts, and Levy's continues its fantastic $10 special on a wide variety of used parts. Levy Auto Parts with two convenient locations, 1720 North Thomas and 1336 North 2nd.
What's Rentronics got for 93? They've got the $4.93 first week's rent sale. You can rent to own anything in the store like TVs, VCRs, stereos, washers, and dryers. Whatever you want for only $4.93 for the first week. And remember, at Rentronics, you never need credit. We'll deliver the same day and service is always free. So come to Rentronics' $4.93 first week's rent sale and get whatever you want for $93 at Rentronics.
Doing your best to keep your body right. You wanna say yes, don't you settle for less. 'Cause here's a great taste that won't go to your waste.
Say yes to Lifetime dairy products and enjoy. Go fresh, wholesome, delicious, and light.
Yeah. Enjoy that great taste that won't go to your waste. Lifetime, you're living life right. Yeah.
Lots of action coming up around the territory in the USWA as 1993 is off to a good start. And here's Corey with some of that action right now.
Yeah, indeed. Thank you, Dave. Friday, January 22nd, Humboldt, Tennessee. National Guard Armory in Humboldt. Bell times at 8 o'clock. That Moondog Battle Royal is going to be in Humboldt. Friday, January 22nd. Big card in Humboldt. Jeff Jarrett's on the card. Jerry Lawler, the king, will be there as well. Also, tickets are on sale at Furniture World in Humboldt and Jackson for Humboldt, Tennessee, Friday, January 22nd. Saturday, January 23rd, Jonesboro, Arkansas, 8 p.m. there at the Old Valley Community Center on Church Street. The king, Jerry Lawler, Jeff Jarrett, Moondogs all there. Tickets available, as always, the Front Page Cafe for Jonesboro, Arkansas at the Old Valley Community Center, Saturday, January 23rd. Friday, February 5th, Blytheville, Arkansas, there at the National Guard Armory on Division Street in Blytheville. The King will be there, Jerry Lawler, Jeff Jarrett, the Moondogs, all in Blytheville, Arkansas at the National Guard Armory Friday, February 5th. Friday, February 11th. Make that Thursday, February 11th, 7:30 in Harrisburg, Arkansas, there at the National Guard Armory in Harrisburg. 7:30 bell time. All of the USWA top stars will be in Harrisburg. And the following night, Friday, February 12th, Kennett, Missouri, at the American Legion building there in Kennett. All of the USWA top stars will be in Kennett. Bell time, 7:30 there. And coming soon, Championship Wrestling coming to Senatobia, Mississippi, Marianna, Arkansas, Haytime, Missouri, Ripley, Tennessee, Ripley, Mississippi, and Caruthersville, Missouri. That's USWA Championship Wrestling on tour.
I tell you, it's going to be in a bunch of places around the territory. It's going to be at the Memphis Mid-South Coliseum Monday night. Big night of action coming up. The opening match of the night, Danny Davis will be going against Terror number 2, and that's just the opener. Following that, you got Tony Denucci. Looked mighty good here today. Got a victory over Brian Christopher due to disqualification. He'll be going against the Missouri Tiger, Jeff Gaylord. And Danny Davis will be back to go against Terror number 1. These are matches that Danny, of course, requested, taking these guys one at a time. He's going to have them this week. Bert Prentice will be going against Miss Texas.
What? Look out for that one.
Yeah, that's right.
That's going to be a good one there.
Bert Prentice against Miss Texas in a single match. And I'll tell you what, better look out, Bert Prentice. Then the tag titles will be on the line as the Moondogs. And Richard Lee will be going against the Bruise brothers, Ron and Don Harris, with Mike Samples and Bert Prentice over in the corner. And after what happened to Richard Lee today, once he tells the Moondogs what happened and turned them loose, get ready. And remember, Richard said himself that they have been told that this may be their last chance to regain the World Tag Team titles. What'll happen when they step into the ring? Well, I guarantee you one thing, you're going to see plenty of action as the tag titles will be on the line. Then Jerry Lawler will be going against Mike Miller. See up there where under USWA Wrestling, it's a special referee. There's a reason for that, which we'll tell you about in just a moment. Special referee for this match as Jerry Lawler will be going against Mean Mike Miller. Then, main event of the evening. This one has been building up for weeks now. Brian Christopher has put everybody's hair on the line except his own, but that's not the case this week. This week, Brian Christopher's hair will be at stake against Jeff Jarrett's Southern title, and no time limit, no disqualification. That's the action. Coming up Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum, 7:30. Make your plans to be there right on time so you don't miss any of the great USWA action coming up. Speaking of the action, I told you there was a reason for the special referee in that Lawler-Miller match. Take a look at highlights from last week, and you'll see why.
Coming back with a right of his own there. Miller away on Miller. Swings at him hard. Boy, these two have been going at it right at the 11-minute mark on this one. And Miller comes off right behind referee Paul Neighbors and just slams away on Lawler. Now and Miller in there, the series all right. Oh, look at Paul Neighbors. Lawler's got something. Look like a boot. Yeah, it's a boot that one of the fans give him over there. Took it from the fan, but referee Paul Neighbors took it back from Lawler. And Mike Miller nails away at the King. Boy, these two have been going at it in a wild boot about. Look at Samples. Gets another cheap shot in there. Paul Neighbors goes and gets Lawler off of Miller over there. Mike Miller clobbers Lawler again. Miller up on the Miller rope over there. Comes down, Lawler nails him in the midsection. Whoa, boy, the King! Jerry Lawler pulls that strap down, goes up to Miller. Referee Paul Neighbors jumps in there. Paul in between Lawler and Miller. Bags Lawler up. Oh! And Lawler grabs Paul and decks him. Here comes Samples. Here comes in there. Uh-oh. Here comes the big Bruise brothers. Running down Harris. Lawler still holding his own, though. Boy, look at the King. Slam away. He goes up to all of them. The referee, Paul Neighbors, called for it at 16 minutes.
Well, to say that the King was unhappy with the officiating would be an understatement, and I think you saw just why as you watched the highlights right there. We'll be back with more USWA action.
At Wendy's, we're making a big deal out of 4 great meals.
Presenting Wendy's old-fashioned combos. We've taken a big order of Biggie fries and a 20-ounce drink, teamed them up with our old-fashioned quarter-pound single, our half-pound double with cheese, Wendy's delicious chicken sandwich, and our big classic with cheese. Then we trimmed the price. So at Wendy's, you can get a great deal on a great meal every day.
Sounds like a great combo to me.
Get an old-fashioned single combo for just $2.99 every day at Wendy's.
Dennis Hall's Auto Salvage, home of a million parts. Call or come by 3100 Gill Road and see Dennis Hall's large inventory of both domestic and foreign parts. Bumper-to-bumper body parts, used and rebuilt engines and transmissions. They also specialize in both new and used glass replacement for all makes and models of cars and trucks. For steering column and theft repair, Dennis Hall's guarantees the lowest prices in Memphis.
Hi, I'm Chris. Real Deal Coffee for the best prices in town. Come on down.
Chevy Trucks presents the USA Motor Spectacular, January 22nd and 23rd at Mid-South Coliseum. Monster trucks, motor racing, and motocross. Super value seats, $10.
Once a year and only once a year, the Men's Warehouse has a sale. Save an additional 20 to 40% on suits, sport coats, and slacks. It takes a Men's Warehouse sale to beat a Men's Warehouse price. I guarantee it.
Last week on Action News 5, you saw how the Mid-South is going to Washington.
Action News 5 has learned that a Memphis restaurant will be serving up barbecue.
At first, it really didn't hit me what was going on.
The Memphis Tent Company is playing a key role in these inaugural preparations.
So have a front row seat for the festivities as Action News 5 goes to Washington to cover the inauguration.
Action News 5, the Mid-South's news leader, 24 hours a day.
Well, the King is arriving right now. He has the crown in hand. He has that belt in hand. And he is greeting the fans on the way around here. I know his mind is on Mean Mike Miller, though, in the action of the last few days. King?
Well, I got a couple of things I want to say. Of course, I want to talk about Mean Mike Miller. First of all, I want to apologize for the sound of my voice. I caught a little bit of a head cold, so if I sound a little funny, that's probably the reason there. But it's not gonna take a toll on the King, I can assure you that. I want to say something, though, before I get to Mike Miller about what took place out here just a few minutes ago. You saw the Harris brothers jump the manager of the Moondogs, Richard Lee. Now, Richard is back there. To me, I don't know if it's a broken collarbone or a separated shoulder, but anyway, his shoulder is messed up, and it looks like, at least I don't think he's going to be in any condition to manage those guys in that championship match. And so, you know what I did? I just volunteered my services to be the manager of the Moondogs in that big match. Is that all right? I think. And Richard Lee said that he appreciates it. So, I went out once before, and I was the tag team partner with the Moondogs, and we beat those two Harris brothers and that Mean Mike Miller within an inch of their lives. And I just think that with me as the manager of the Moondogs, I don't believe they could be beat. Do you? Do you think they can be beat?
They can be tough.
I don't think so. I think that those Harris brothers are in for a long, long night down there. So get ready, guys. Mike Samples and what's the big fat slob? Bert Prentice? Bertha. Yes, Bertha. Mike Samples and Bertha. You better put your thinking caps on, because when it comes to managerial dirty tricks, you're looking at a guy right here that wrote the book on them, brother. So I can't wait for that match. Now, speaking of matches I really can't wait for, Mean Mike Miller. Mean Mike Miller all of a sudden trying to make a name for himself off the King. Let me tell you something, pal. You don't do that. Nobody makes a name for themselves off the King of Wrestling. You understand what I'm saying? Now, Mike Miller, he came to the ring in that match, and Bertha and Mike Samples, they gave him some sort of an object, and yeah, he split my head open, but if you want to, you can get a real tight shot on my head, and it's been split open many times before, so you ain't done nothing that hadn't been done before. I'm not in this business to win beauty contests. I'm in it to win things like this right here, pal. You understand what I'm talking about? I'm in this business to win matches, and I got a pretty good track record of doing that. Now, I would have beat you half to death last week. You know, I started out at that party, and I would have finished the job at that match, Mike Miller. But it seemed that every time I was fixed to put this fist upside his head, the referee, for some reason, was in there stopping me, pulling me off of him. Well, I'm going to tell you something. You're right, that's right. We're doing a little testifying out here right now, and we're telling it like it is, and I'm going to tell you something else like it is. I ain't going to put up with that anymore. I ain't going to put up with a referee grabbing my arm and keeping me from knocking Mike Miller's lights out. Because I went and I got my own referee for this match, and he's a good pal of mine, and he's going to be here. I want to bring him out right now if he would. Just come on out behind that curtain. I like this little guy. That's right, Bruno. He's not big, and he's not strong, and he's not going to shove anybody around in the ring. But one thing I can be assured of, you're not going to be stopping me from hitting Mike Miller, are you, Bruno?
King's Fist, there won't be nobody grabbing your arm, nobody stopping you from punching nobody. You're going to be the man in this match. I'm going to stand back, and just remember, it's like Mama says, it feels that way sometimes.
Thank you, Bruno. We'll see you down there, pal. So, Mike Miller, there ain't going to be, like you said, there ain't going to be nobody to grab my arm, and I promise you this, I'm going to hit you so many times with my left hand, you're going to beg me to use my right. And if you think that your face was messed up after that party, I'm going to make it where your own mama don't recognize you after this. And with
Lauren Davenport strolling back out here.
Jerry Lawler, everybody knows that you and I have known each other for a long time. And I know what a real man you really are. And probably you're the only man in this territory. This isn't a laughing matter. This is something very serious.
Excuse me, sorry.
I, Jerry Lawler, would like to be your valet. I will make sure I will take you up and down the road. I will make sure nobody interferes with your matches. Shut your big mouth!
Hey, now wait a minute. First of all, wait a minute. First of all, you're making me a very interesting proposition here. You're saying you'll be my valet. You say you'll, like, chauffeur me up and down the roads, because I hate to drive on trips. But you'll do that? But first of all, now, these people are not just my fans, they're friends of mine. And if you're going to be involved with me at all, you got to treat these people with respect.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Thank you very much. Now go ahead.
Yes, I would love to drive you up and down the road. I would love to do anything that you would like for me to do. I would be there for you, Jerry, and I'll be glad to do it. Anything you want, I'm here for you.
She said anything, didn't she?
I mean anything.
Well, so you would be in my corner in all the matches. Now let me ask you this: you think that if you were my valet and all of a sudden the Harris brothers or some big guys like that came to the ring, you're going to be able to keep them from interfering in my matches?
Yes, I can.
Well, hey. Okay, I like confidence. That's good. Now, if...
There's nothing I can't do, Jerry. You know that. There's nothing that I can't do.
And you would be driving me up and down to the cities and stuff like that?
Yes.
Now, if you did that, sometimes there might be a time that you might have to go to my house or something, like to drop me off or something. You might have to be at my house, right?
Oh, yeah, I'd like that.
Well, let me just say this. Hey, the only problem I can see with that, Lauren, is that if you were to come over to my house, I might have to hang a pork chop around your neck to get my dog to play with you.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I think Lauren Davenport's just been rejected again.
Yeah.
No one. Certain terms, yeah.
Oh. Tell you something. Now, Eddie Marlin might have said one time that he don't want to hit a woman.
But I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm no Eddie Marlin, and I will take this fist, and I will knock those little pearly whites right out of your head, and they'll be rolling around the floor like chiclets. Do you understand that? Don't ever put your hands on me.
Oh, look out, look out, look out, look out. Mike Miller, Mike Samples, and Bert Prentice jumping Lawler from behind. They came sneaking up as Lawler was dealing with Lauren Davenport, and now look at Miller going after him here, and with help from Samples and Prentice. Here comes some help in the form of Jeff Jarrett, Tony Denucci, Frank Morrell. There are a bunch of folks out here, and hopefully...
Yeah, Samples and Prentice, you all get out of here, won't you? Seen enough of those guys today, I bet you.
Boy, I tell you what.
Come on, Miz.
These guys are just incredible is what they are. Well, as long as they got the numbers on their side, they come out here and they jump anybody.
3 against 1, 3 or 4 against 1.
Mike consoling Lauren Davenport here a little bit.
You know something, Dave Brown? Jerry Lawler, you're beginning to be a big, big thorn in my side. You think I'm one in yours. I'm going to tell you one thing, boy. You left me laying one time, but I'll tell you what. You said you beat me. You didn't do nothing. I'm still standing here. I was able to come here. You think getting in the ring, you think changing referees are going to help you? You think these fans are going to stand behind you? You got to be crazy. I tell you what. Somebody to jump this beautiful woman, Lauren Davenport. Me and her have been up and down the road together. She's been in my corner before. Lauren, baby, you see that right there? You see that, Lawler? You tasted this. You know how it tastes, brother. And I tell you what, we're going to end this once and for all. And I tell you what, you can bring that little pipsqueak down there, put him in the ring. But I tell you what, little boy, you stay out of the mean man's way, okay? Because I tell you what, I'm going to take care of business. You get in my way, you're going to find out something.
And Mike, you promise after you get through with beating him up that you're going to take care of Jeff Jarrett and Brian Christopher, too?
Jeff Jarrett, Brian Christopher, anybody that wants to step in that ring or anybody that lays a hand on this lady here is going to have to answer to me. And let me tell you something. You answer to me, I'm going to leave you laying. I'm going to make you have a little bit of respect, especially for a beautiful lady like this.
Well, we've heard what you said about that, yeah, but you got to face the king. That's who you got to deal with, and you got to deal with him one-on-one in the ring there.
The whole world's talking about me having to wrestle a lady wrestler. Well, don't worry about it because we're talking about Bubba Johnson, Mr. Texas himself.
Oh, come on.
You know he had a sex change. I was in Dallas, Texas last week and found the doctor that did the surgery. And Eddie Marlin won't let me produce him because he's in bed with Miss Texas probably at this very minute.
Stop that.
Bubba Johnson, I'm coming after you. Because I'm tired of you laughing at me. I'm tired of you jumping me in my back, one-on-one, face-to-face. I fought meaner men than you, Bubba Johnson. She's a sick human being. The hormones, testosterone, Tessie, I'm coming. Her body's falling so fast her gynecologist wears a hard hat. And I'm telling the truth. And I'm going to knock her down, and she'll never wrestle again, I promise you, Mike Samples. Because I hate the woman. I hate her with all my heart. Miss Texas.
Wait. What's going on? That's enough, Bert. What's going on here?
Man, you watch yourself. Hey, this ain't nothing but a business deal. Oh, you're all over him, kissing on him.
Leslie Ballinger.
Leslie, baby, don't be upset, baby. Just hang on.
Don't tell me not to be upset. You watch yourself. Well, he's probably tired of carrying that big load of yours around. Big load.
Look out.
There you go, Leslie Ballinger and Lauren Davenport. I don't know, Dave.
Leslie was upset with the attention Mike Miller was paying to Lauren Davenport out here consoling her. And, boy, Leslie Ballinger didn't care for that at all. Took immediate exception to it and came rolling right out here.
Yeah.
And here's Eddie Marlin. Yeah, let's see if we can get that, get them separated here.
Let me ask you something.
It's okay.
Have this fighting out here. Do you want to fight this?
Yeah, I'll fight that heifer. I want to
All right, they both want to fight it, Dave. Sign the match, but we're not going to have it out here. Get her out of here.
Match is going to be signed. Let us take a break. We'll be back. Oh, there they go again. We'll be back, fans.
Mr. Peterson, I think that Johnson is making a little too much money. He wears all these very expensive suits, and I can't imagine how he's doing it.
He's doing it at Greg's annual Red Tag Buy One, Get One Free suit sale, and you can too. Select one Red Tag suit from Greg's outstanding collection of designer double-breasted suits at regular prices, then select a second Red Tag suit absolutely free. You can be doing it now at Greg's annual Red Tag Buy One, Get One Free suit sale.
Hey, if your New Year's resolution was to save lots of money in '93, I've got some great news for you. Hi, everybody. I'm Dan Walters, back again at Performance Toyota in Memphis. Here's just one example of how we can save you money right now, folks. Hurry in this week. You can drive home in a brand new Toyota Tercel, just like this one. All the standard factory equipment. And take a look. You pay no money down, just $149 a month. Now, that's proof positive. Volume merchandising saves you money. Come on, we're Performance Toyota. We've got the Toyotas. We've got the financing. We're going to save you money. You can count on us.
Mayor W.W. Harrington shares with us his thoughts about Lemoyne-Owen College.
Because of this size, it can provide a student with a more personalized, a more relevant type of education. Had it not been for Lemoyne-Owen College, I doubt very seriously if I would have received a college degree.
Earning your degree can start today with a phone call to Lemoyne-Owen College at 942-7302.
Mom, I'm home. Beep, why aren't you in school? Gee, Mom, I went, but it's all closed because of snow and stuff. Oh, my. I forgot to watch the Snowbird Report. Yeah, and I forgot to do my homework.
Why, good morning, Mrs. Cleaver. What a lovely dress you're wearing.
School and community closings. Another great reason to watch the Snowbird Report here on TV5.
Watch for the Snowbird Report only on TV5.
Well, we're about set to go with tag team action here. Ricky Hayes is in the ring right now with his partner Sam Norris, and they got their work cut out for him.
Oh, yes, sir, they do, Dave.
Got the Bruise brothers coming in here. Ron and Don Harris, who should be headed this way. Here they come. I see them, and Mike Samples behind them carrying the World Tag titles. Bert Prentice is in the corner, too. And they immediately jump their opponents, Ricky Hayes and Sam Norris, as Mike Samples brings the championship belts over here, saying, take good care of these. They immediately have Sam Norris thrown out of the ring. Look out.
Look out. Yeah, there goes Norris over our table. These Bruise brothers, well, let me tell you, these guys sound kind of tough, and they just take Norris, and I believe that's almost the end of our desk over here. Picks up the chair. Goes out to Sam Norris, beating him with it. While the other Bruise brother in the ring, working over Ricky Hayes. Both of them in there now. Oh, double big boot on Ricky Hayes. Bruise brother picks Ricky up, slams him down hard, covers him. 1, 2, 3. Now they can get out of here. Yeah, it's over with. Oh, no, but the other Bruise brother comes over, yeah. And now Sam Norris here outside of the ring.
Norris just about to get back on his feet after being beaten up by one of the Harris brothers earlier. They pinned Ricky Hayes, and then they came back after Norris. Now they're both working on Hayes. Prentice, oh, yeah, we'll call them off. Come on, for heaven's sakes. This is just ridiculous.
Man. This is ridiculous, let me tell you.
This is that very thing that...
Come on, Prentice and Samples, get these guys out of here, would you?
Kind of patting on this kind of stuff. You're crazy. The Moondogs could learn something from these guys.
Get them out of here, would you?
It looks like these guys learned stuff from the Moondogs is what it looks like as they continue to work on Sam Norris and Ricky Hayes. Here's Eddie Marlin out trying to restore some order. And again, Corey, I want everybody to notice it's 4 against 2.
Get Eddie Marlin out of here.
Boy, let me tell you.
Eddie's trying to get the Harris brothers out of here. Mike Samples, get this guy, he says. Get out of here. Hey, there's Eddie Marlin finally just about got him in. Don't worry about the belt. You get out of here. We'll make sure you get the belt back. Just get out of the studio. There's Eddie Marlin.
Sam Norris. We got to look at Sam over there. He's busted open badly.
Yeah, they got a cut on him.
Yeah, he's cut open bad.
And Ricky Hayes going to need some help to get Ricky out of here too. Ricky, hang on. We'll get some help. I tell you what, let's do real quickly. While we're getting some help, we need to. Thanks, Eddie, for the help there. Let's take a look at the card coming up. Monday night, Mid-South Coliseum, 7:30 is the time for all of it. Opening match of the night, Danny Davis will be going against Terror number 2. And that's just the opener. Following that, you got Tony Denucci going against Jeff Gaylord. And the Missouri Tiger going against Denucci. Danny Davis will take on Terror number 1 also. Now, he's got both of the Terrors in single matches, beginning with Terror number 2 and then coming back against Terror number 1. Bert Prentice will be going against Miss Texas. Prentice can come out here and make all the goofy accusations he wants to, but the fact is he's going to have to step in there against Miss Texas, and it may be a mighty long night for Bert Prentice before all is said and done. Tag titles will be on the line. The Harris brothers with Mike Samples, and boy, I never thought I would say this, but I sure would like to see the Moondogs get after Ron and Don Harris and get those belts away from them. They have been just terrible as they have come in here under the tutelage of Mike Samples and Bert Prentice. The Moondogs, we don't know if Richard Lee is going to be able to manage or not. Matter of fact, Jerry Lawler says he doesn't think so, so he's going to be in the corner of the Moondogs as the tag titles will be on the line. Then Lawler will be in a match going against Mean Mike Miller. Special referee downtown Bruno has been signed for this one. That should make for an interesting evening for the King. Following that, you got Brian Christopher's hair finally at stake. The Southern title will be at stake on Jeff Jarrett's side. Jeff, the holder of the Southern heavyweight title now. He won it from Brian Christopher. He has been able to defend it. Christopher has paraded all of his people out here and gotten their head shaved. Well, the time has come, and it is Brian Christopher's hair that's going to be on the line with no time limit, no disqualification. And I tell you what, Lauren Davenport is not going to be in the corner, and he said he doesn't want Mike Samples and Bert Prentice in the corner. And with the way those guys were working that were in his corner today, he may be looking toward a haircut. I tell you what, it all happens Monday night at 7:30. Make your plans to be there. Looks like a good one. We hope you'll join us here next week for more USWA Championship Wrestling action. Until then, for Corey Macklin, I'm Dave Brown. So long, everybody.
The announcers on this program are selected and paid by parties other than this station, namely the promoters of USWA.